If I put a bowl of candy on your desk, you'll eat it. If I hide it in another room, you won't. So are you lazy or just predictable? You think you have a discipline problem, but you don't. You have a friction problem. Every night you go to sleep motivated, telling yourself today will be different. You have plans. You picture your best self. But your phone is right next to your bed. One notification turns into 30 minutes of scrolling, and just like that, your focus is gone before the day even starts. And then you blame yourself. You say, I just don't have enough willpower. But that wasn't a lack of discipline. That was a failure of design. Your brain isn't choosing what's best for your life. It's clearly choosing the easiest path. It's wired to save energy. So every decision you make all day long is pulled toward the path of least resistance. And here's the part that you should think about. The most disciplined people don't fight this. They use it. The science, the radish study. There's a famous experiment where researchers put people in a room with fresh cookies. One group could eat them. The other had to resist them and eat plain radishes instead. Then both groups were given a difficult task. The people who ate the cookies kept going for almost 20 minutes, but the ones who had to resist, they gave up in less than half that time. Not because they were weaker, but because they had already used up their willpower. That's how your day works. Every time you resist your phone, ignore junk food, or try to focus in a messy environment, you're draining your mental power. So by the time you actually need to do something important, you realize you've got nothing left. The proof, the cafeteria shift. If you don't believe your environment is that powerful, look at a study done at a major hospital cafeteria. They wanted people to drink less soda and more water. So they didn't put up posters, they didn't give health lectures like anyone else would do. Instead, they just moved the water bottles closer to the cash register and moved the soda further away. Without saying a single word to the customers, water sales went up 25% and soda sales dropped by 11%. Thousands of people changed their behavior, not because they suddenly cared more about their health, but because the environment made the right choice the easiest choice. This is choice architecture. If you're fighting your environment all day, you've already lost. The solution that I wanted to hear since I was a kid was, this is what I call the friction principle. Friction is simply how hard it is to start something. If your phone is on your desk, you will check it. If your gym shoes are buried in your closet, you won't work out. Not because you're lazy, but because the friction is low for the bad habit and high for the good one. So don't waste your energy to become more disciplined. Flip the friction. Make bad habits harder. Put your phone away when you're working as a rule. Log out of your apps. Don't keep junk food in your house. Make it annoying. Make it inconvenient. Because here's the trick. Your laziness can actually work for you. If something is just a little harder to do, your brain will often choose not to do it at all. The boost is the identity shift. Now do the opposite for good habits. Make them easy. Put a book on your pillow so you see it at night. Leave a glass of water next to your bed. Lay out your clothes before you sleep. Remove every barrier between you and the habit you want. You're not forcing yourself to be better. You're making it easier to be better. This is the real shift. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your environment. Put in your mind that a messy room creates a distracted mind, but a designed, simple space, that creates focus without effort. So stop calling yourself lazy. You're not lazy. You're just reacting to what's around you. Pause this video right now. Look around your space and change one thing that makes a bad habit too easy. Then come back and tell me what you changed. Because once your environment is working for you instead of against you, discipline stops being something you struggle with. It becomes the default.